Welcome to Dr. Jester Laughs, and I'm definitely laughing at this one. It's utterly hilarious. Yeah. From the Steam's forum, archived because this is the best evidence of what we've been saying for some time. And the thing we've been saying is that the modern audience does not and will not purchase the products that are specifically designed for them, which is why we have, well, things like Suicide Squad, Star Wars The Acolyte, all failing spectacularly. And here we have the very big evidence. You don't try to cater to these people or you will lose money. Well, in this case, it was the Norwegian government losing money, but tiny little details. Right, here it is, what one idiot said.
These right-wing nut jobs are actually helpful. I would probably never seen anything of this game if it weren't for all of these crazy people bashing it for being woke. And I have to say, this looks like a really unique take on action-adventure gameplay. I like the awards having physically manifesting power. So I'm really hoping this game pulls through and this is as fun as it looks.
Yeah, it's as soy as it sounds. And this was posted in March 25th, 2024. And, the person doesn't have the game yet, because as you can see, they need to have the little mouse icon next to the name to denote they own the product. And this was saved on August 27th, 2024. So far, the game made specifically for this specific kind of idiot. Well, this specific kind of idiot did not actually purchase the game. Here's another one.
Ew, they are impressively and luxuriously.
And as you can see, March 25th, and this archive was saved on August 27th. Still no mouse icon. This idiot here. Still none. No, actually, this one is okay. Sorry. I confused with the one on the bottom. Sorry. I actually did read this, but sometimes I make mistakes. Whoopsie-daisy. Anyway, here is the idiot. No mouse icon. March 25th, August 27 archive. Here's another one. You know, in a perfect world, I would just love if the two sides would get along, even for one day. Well, okay, fine. You're gonna say, yeah, but these people, specifically these people, they didn't just purchase. Other people actually purchase, and the game is doing very well. Yeah, well, at this specific time, it's 52 players with a peak of 83. About almost a week since release, so it's doing not so great. In fact, I think the 83 people in the peak and the people playing, well, since then, have been possibly games journalists, some Madame Savi, I think Vara Dark, and possibly 2 or 4 people of the modern audience playing this game. So basically, well, their entire demographic. That's it. Amazing, right? Here is another one. Very good example.
That's how I found out about Breeze in the Clouds, a cute fairy gang.
And this one.
Same actually. Saw screenshots elsewhere of the threads here whining about the game, and I came here to check out the game. First time I heard of it, and it looks pretty interesting. Funny as crap how the agency is serving as advertising for shit they hate. LMAO. Thanks, shots. Keep being clowns so people will post about your stupid rage freakouts, and I find out about cool games from it. LMAO. Ah!
Well, this idiot here still hasn't purchased the game. Still hasn't played the game. So how is that turning out for you, people? And this is the game. Remember, if you've been following, they were also responsible for kind of copying the design of the houses from Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, and they are the ones who called us talentless hacks. So I guess that proves they are the actual talentless hacks. This is one of the things that you need to understand with the left. They accuse you of the things they are guilty themselves, aka they always project. So, with all of these people, you will think that at least one purchased, and you will be correct. There is one tiny individual of all of this nonsense that actually did purchase the game. And it's this idiot over here. Here is what he said in his review. Or Caesar, because hey, we don't want to be some kind of some kind of phobic here. So,
Final edit. A game feels like choices influence everything. The mystical cyberpunk, like damn world, is more creative than any other choice matter games. Being a superhero is awesome. Road trip across an alternative America from California into Nova Scotia, done in comic illustration. The colors are vibrant, the mix of action with choices matter set a new tone to the genre, and best of all, you're a band. Yeah, that's one of the shittiest bands. I heard the songs that they play and it's absolutely crap. But here we are. The characters are unique and how you interact with them makes a difference. That makes this alternative choice matter world feel more real than other very strong titles. For the reveal after 3 hours, it feels like an extended episode of Love, Death, Robots if it was on my MTV in the mid-90s. 10 out of 10. Chef skills. So this is interesting. This is the idiot who gives a very mediocre, crappy game a 10 out of 10. But this is the same idiot who also complained about, well, War of Rights. Right here. Revision. Nope, still a racist rush of heap of filth in here. And worth 6 times are worth 3 times, and I am so triggered. So basically, like I said, this game was made for this specific audience who does not tend to purchase these games. Out of all the people you saw in this thread on Steam forums, how many people actually purchased this shit? 1. So that's basically 1 out of 10, or 1 out of 20, I think, or thereabouts. That's just, well, that kind of shows exactly why it's so shit, those numbers. But then again, look at how bad this game is. This is assuming this is true, but before, here is a trailer.
afraid. We are immortal, we are legend, we are God's wrath made manifest, and we know no fear.
Baby, yeah, I'm back. All right. So, assuming this is actually part of the game, because I couldn't even stomach when Madame Savvy and Varadak were actually playing this game. I could just not stomach watching it. I had to go watch something else to entertain my brain. It was that painful. So, here is some of the stuff that they actually have in the game. Why isn't opening? Oh, because it's obviously 1 moment, please. But anyway, I don't know if this is actually true from the game itself. It's a bit of a doozy, but we are going to give it a go. And let me censor this. I think we are good. Here it is. A bully. We've learned to bully people. Sorry, no, let me go do a proper voice. Bully! We've learned to bully people. A bully gives us the power to force people to do something they may not want to do, or to make them feel bad about themselves. In fact, this could be highly effective on targeted enemies. This is why I think this can't be real. Because this feels like somebody doing a parody of a woke game. And this is why I keep saying, I don't know if this is really, it doesn't feel real, but this is a Poe. A Poe when it's so absurd, the side you're criticizing is so absurd that you cannot differentiate if it's real or not. And this is exactly what I mean with it. This is literally a fucking Poe. I don't know. It could very well be real. Here's another one. Normalize. We've learned how to normalize negative emotions. Normalize gives us the ability to make people think certain behaviors or feelings are normal, but I'm not sure it will do much for us in fights. Jesus Christ! No, it can't be real. Something this absurd cannot be real. It feels like a parody of a woke game. It feels like it's not supposed to be there, or the person who wrote this has little self-awareness, because that's literally what these idiots are doing. But then again, it's their rainbow mafia, who's trying to cancel people who do not bow to them. There is also a game developer suffering to that one, but maybe I'll cover that tomorrow. But here it is, another one. Cancel. We've learned how to cancel someone. Cancel will allow us to isolate people from their friends and compatriots in battle. This could be a useful tool against enemies. What the fuck? And then they complain when they get cancelled, don't they? These woke idiots. They do their shitty stuff. We use our tactics against them to show how much of a hypocrite they are, and then they start crying. Now that's amazing, isn't it? I miss the 90s. Even though we still had the crazy ultra far-right Christian ladies throwing a temper tantrum on, well, satanic games, or women wearing too revealing clothing and things like that. I miss those days. At least they weren't that harmful. Of course, there was a censorship here and there, but at least it was minimal in comparison to what we have today. Especially with the censorship with feminists actually thinking clothing is too revealing. So in other words, horseshoe theory. Oh god. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, remember, laugh
Point and laugh. Use this thread as an example of how absolutely cringe and absurd and hypocritical these people are. And remember, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck YouTube.